Right now, let's continue our team coverage in Jefferson County, where some people were forced to abandon their homes as flash floods swept into the area.
Yeah, Sydney Stallworth and our photojournalist Eric Voss, they've been out in Fenton this morning at the Covered Bridge RV Park. And Sydney, I know that, residents had to be rescued by boat, but it does look like the water's rising again, right?
Michelle, Rennie, that's absolutely right. We checked in with you guys 30 minutes ago, and take a look at what's happened since. This waterway that leads to a creek has filled up almost completely. The rain is still coming down, so we expect it to overflow. I want to tell you about what happened earlier this morning with that water rescue. There's an elderly couple that lives here at this RV park towards the back. The water was moving just this fast, but imagine the levels completely filling the parking lot of this RV park. They were not able to get out of their RV. The firefighters had to come and rescue them. This is one of the many bridges here at the Covered Bridge RV Park here in Fenton, and it's covered with debris that has been carried from people's units across the RV park here to this bridge. Now, the owner was out here earlier with an excavator trying to move some of this debris. You can see the water is moving fast, and this is an example of what was happening hours ago. Debris litters this park. The owner says he typically deals with flooding, but nothing like what he saw this morning. Take a look at why. This is from hours ago. We're told there was one RV that was pushed off the pad by the floodwater. A few other RVs that had floodwater enter into the units. Now, the owner also tells me water filled this RV park faster than he's ever seen. In just 15 minutes, we're told, most of the park was underwater. Now, the owner says this RV park has been hit by floods recently, like so many other, when we saw those record rainfall numbers come down. Now, there's a nearby creek that always floods. Now, we saw him out here moments ago with that excavator, but he says there's no amount of work he can do that can stop this from happening. Now, we spoke with one man who had to evacuate his family once he and his wife realized the water wasn't coming down, and we spoke to the owner who says cleanup will be a challenge.
But this area was flooded like really bad, and the water was all the way to under my camper. All my shoes, my kids' shoes, everything was there. The water took them.
It's going to be a long couple days just trying to clean up and get all the debris that's been pushed around the park cleaned up and try to get back to normal.
Now, this isn't the only spot in Jefferson County dealing with flash flooding this morning. Antonio Fire District brought the boats out for another water rescue just hours ago. We were down the street. That's at 141 and Romaine Creek there, where the water is almost covering the traffic signs. Now, water rose very quickly there, almost covering up those signs completely. Now, I'm giving you one last look at the water that's rushing through this RV park. Like I said, the owner was out with his excavator trying to make sure that he cleared the way so that the water can exit, but he said there's only so much he can do. The rain is not stopping, guys. It's coming down harder than it's been coming down all morning, so we anticipate this flooding to continue throughout the morning. Now, if you're in the area in Jefferson County, you've been having issues with your power, you're not alone. I've been checking in with Ameren. I think about 800 people in Jefferson County out of power. In St. Louis City, it's about 700. About 8,000 people in St. Louis County do not have power right now. This flooding is causing some major issues. Now, for now, I'm Sydney Stallworth reporting in Jefferson County. 5 on your side.